And this is Al Weissman. In a nutshell, we're back, and we have some amazing guests in the studio today. The Georgia Rae Family Band, and they've been rocking our brains out in here. So, I was thinking about this. You just placed first in the Illinois State Fiddle Contest. Were there 6 levels of competition there, too, or is that what you expect in Idaho?
There was the first round, which everyone plays in, and then they'd pick the top 5, and then the top 5 go into the second round.
Uh-huh.
And so my goal was just the top 5, and then I was happy and not nervous for the second round because I was already so happy to be in the top 5. And then since I wasn't nervous, that's one reason why I placed first.
Well, I bet you that helps a lot.
Yeah.
I think you'll be a little nervous next year.
Yeah, because there was this girl who took second was very, very good. And the guy I took second to last year wasn't there this year because he was in Australia, which I was kind of sad about because I really wanted to compete against him because, he's like the level of awesomeness I'm like looking up to and wanting to be like, so.
That's your bar that you reach for.
Yeah.
Is there
You're that Charlie Walden, you're the bar she reaches for.
Are there age restrictions on this thing, or is it open to all ages?
There are divisions, 8 divisions, and there's like beginners and juniors, and then they have old-timers. But Georgia puts herself in the open division, which is the big boys. Yeah, there is no age restriction on it. If you do compete in a junior division and you win, then they let you compete in the open. But she just bumps herself right to the open.
Okay.
She's there for some good stiff competition because that's what you need if you want to get really good.
Oh, yeah. And then that second round now where 5 people go ahead, is that what you said?
Yes.
And how many tunes do you have to play there?
Just one.
Just one for the second round. But it's a total of 3 songs at the contest if you get to the second round.
Oh, I don't follow that.
So it's 2 for the first one, and then if you get to the second one, it's 1.
I gotcha.
Yeah, and then in Weezer is where you
in Weezer, it's 3
songs
each round.
For 6 levels.
Yeah.
And how many judges did they have in Illinois?
3. They had 3.
I
think 3, but it's a blind judging. So
they're in like a different
They're in a
room.
separate room.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
very
cool.
Yes, you can wear whatever you want, and they won't judge you.
Yeah, we like to wear our Converse sneakers.
And I also understand that you're the fiddle champion of the Woodstock Harvest Fest for the 2nd time.
Yeah.
And that's in Woodstock, right here in Woodstock, Illinois. Yeah?
Yep.
And I understand.
Georgia participated in your very first contest there. She was, how old were you, 6?
I was 6 when that was my very first contest when I was 6, and I've been competing there ever since.
So that little festival was like her little training ground.
Well, that's cool. And then you won when you were 12.
Yes. And then if you win, then you have to sit out the next year. And then I competed this year.
And you won this year.
Yes. So I have to sit out next year.
And I understand that Quinn also won at the Woodstock Harvest
That was
Fest.
her first place win.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations to you. Very good.
I think that was also only her third contest ever, so that's really good.
Great.
I took second my first contest there.
Very good. And I also understand that the Georgia Rae Family Band won the Battle of the Bands at Lindenhurst this past summer.
Yeah, that was fun.
How many bands are in that?
I don't know. We didn't.
But it was
we weren't there from the beginning. We came.
Yeah, it was an all day thing. There were bands there all day, and then we were one of the last ones. Yeah, there was a lot of rock and roll, a lot of
screamo.
Yeah, alternative music, and there were a lot of guy bands. We were the only chick band.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were the only all-girls band.
Isn't
we
that
had a
weird?
bass player that day, and he's not a chick.
Okay, well,
he was in the background bass player,
Oh, well.
Very nice. Who runs that Battle of the Bands in Lindenhurst?
I think it's the Village of Lindenhurst.
Nice. Yeah. Very nice.
It was fun, though. We got to meet some cool people.
Yeah, we got some cool T-shirts.
I understand you guys have been on television already?
Yeah.
I mean, besides Justin TV Today, which, is happening.
We were on WGN in June twice, and once in June, and then once recently because of Georgia's win, and then
they came to our house.
Wow.
It was so cool.
CBS came to our house.
That's what I said.
I was
You're a
you
celebrity.
Were on WGN though.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
but CBS came
too.
to our house.
That was
Nice.
awesome.
4:30 in the morning and caught us practicing like we do every morning.
Oh my! You're up every morning practicing at 4:30.
Well, they wake up at 5 and I'm up at 4:30. The girls wake up at 5. Georgia comes down a few minutes later and starts practicing.
Because she doesn't have to get dressed for school.
Right, and then the girls, they come down and then we have a group practice. It's every morning before school because you don't get in the morning, your day's gone.
Sure. I can see that. And so,
But the key is having no television. Al,
Yeah.
you got to get rid of the television if you want your kids to practice.
yeah.
And you got to give them the choice: clean house or practice. Which
So
would
you
you
probably
rather
have the
do?
cleanest house in the world.
No.
No, we have the messiest house
Yeah.
because they're busy
They'd
practicing.
rather practice. Now, I asked Quinn about whether you've traveled and performed outside of Illinois, and she indicated that you have. Where else have you practiced?
We've played in Wisconsin, Illinois, and we were in
Reedsburg, Wisconsin.
and we were in Iowa
in Iowa, yeah.
for
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
for a battle of the bands that we were in.
What would be cool to do when we go to Weiser, Idaho, if we get the money to go, then we want to play,
Play
on
our
our
way
way
home.
back. We
Oh,
want to
that would
able
be
to-
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
And
want to
that's-
take these kids through the Rocky Mountains on the way.
Yeah, sure. See some
And then-
buffalo and the
See
Yellowstone
some
Park.
awesome creation.
Yeah.
And we could write a song about everything we see.
Sure.
That'd be
sure.
cool.
And we're also going to vlog daily the trip. We're going to be uploading to YouTube. So
So all our followers.
everyone can come along. And if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you're sure to get those updates before anyone else.
Very nice. And I'm sure that because you're going out there in June, right?
Yes, sir.
That's like rodeo season out west. I'm sure you could probably
Is it?
go from
Man,
rodeo
you
to
really
rodeo
get
and
me
perform.
excited now.
I mean,
Cowboys.
besides seeing the rodeos, you could probably perform at the rodeos.
That would
Now,
be
there's
cool.
an idea,
That's an
Al.
idea.
You got to work for us.
I'd love to. Okay, can you do another tune for us?
Sure. How about a little Johnny Cash? You like Johnny Cash?
Sounds great.
Do
Love
the
Johnny
music
Cash.
video for this one.
Another Ring of
Oh,
Fire.
Ring of Fire.
This was written by, who was this written by, Kelly Jo?
His wife.
His wife.
Yeah, she was in the
June?
Ring of Fire.
June
Poor
Carter.
June. He was tough husband, I guess. I don't know.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desires, I fell into that ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. Flames they got higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, with the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down. Flames they got higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Nice. I just love your voices. Really, you guys harmonize so nicely. It's just beautiful.
Quinny started harmonizing with the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, when she was little. She was.
I think it's an A.
She'd sit there humming with the vacuum cleaner. Is that the idea?
It is an A.
I think we all do that at one time or another. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
So what are you guys planning for the future besides June or, long-term goals?
One of my long-term goals with the band is probably to get to see all the United States.
That's a good goal.
I want to go
There's a
to
lot
every
to see.
Richmond there is in the United States.
There are 49
48.
Richmonds.
There's 48.
49.
48.
49.
Okay.
We'll find out later.
We'll find out, yeah.
Every state except Louisiana.
You can tell
And
they're
another
sisters.
one.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever it is, you're going to see every one of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would like to meet people that have also...
Mumford and Sons.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
Mumford and Sons.
Georgia loves
And the
Mumford.
They
Lumineers,
are-
I like them.
I love them so much.
Who's
if I
this?
think Mumford and Sons.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I think about them too much, I start to cry because I love them so much.
I bet you one day you'll be playing with Mumford and Sons if you want to.
That would be so awesome.
They would be honored to play with you. I can tell you that right now. And I bet you, the thing about this country, there's so many great things to see. It's so beautiful. There's so many wonderful
Oh, yeah.
things.
Really don't have to go anywhere else,
Yeah.
And I want to see Canada because they have round bacon and their McDonald's look like log cabins.
And, but
I'd like to go to England and meet your friends, Paul
Yeah.
Castle from the Rosinators.
I have a friend named Paul Castle. He lives in England. And I met him.
You didn't never met him.
Okay, no. I found out about him because he was in a
Cyber
band.
met him.
Okay, yeah. I cyber met him over the internet.
Does he know you're on the air right now? He could be listening. There's people all over the world that listen to this show.
I hope he is. If you are, hello.
I had a gal on here whose boyfriend lives in Ireland. She gets a call in the middle of the show. He's telling her he's watching. She turns to the camera and waves. And he was watching her
Yeah, I
in
bet
Ireland.
Uncle Brian's watching
Hi,
Tennessee.
Uncle Brian.
That's another
Uncle
question.
Mountain Man Brian.
Who's this Mountain Man Brian fella?
He's one of our biggest fans.
All right.
He travels along with us, a couple months out of the year, and he,
from
takes our
Tennessee.
video and helps us in that way. But he's our inspiration, and he's like our little mascot, our Tennessee man.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Him and Dad are the biggest fans ever.
But
Yeah.
I cut you off, though, when you were talking about your friend in England. I'm sorry. Do you want to finish your thought with that?
Yeah. My friend Paul, we met him, or we found out about him over the internet when I was about 6 or 7. 8, was I? Yeah. And because he was in a band called the Rosinators, and I really thought they were awesome because they played a song that I was learning. So we bought their CD and stuff, and it was really cool. And we emailed them, and they emailed me back. And so it was really inspiring to have someone I thought who was, someone famous who had
Nice.
their CD and a website and
She
had
sent
shows all over. And they, to email me back and have the time to tell me to keep practicing. I just thought it was awesome. So
There's no reason why you guys couldn't play all over the world, really.
We'd love to.
We'd
I
love
would
to
love
do
to
that.
Anyone out
actually
there
meet
want to
him.
hire us?
Georgia sent a picture
can
to
do it.
Paul, and they have it on their website.
Still.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
they still have it on their list. It's really nice.
It's so cute.
Oh yeah, and last year around Christmas time, me and Quinn, he asked us because we were in the recording studio at the time, he asked us if we could play some parts for his CD that was all the way in England.
Wow.
It was
Jingle bells.
yeah, Jingle Bells. We were just playing Jingle Bells, and it was for like a kids CD for Christmas CD, and it was really
Like
cool.
a little cartoon on the
it
YouTube.
was so
So it was a really
cute.
cool collab over
Yeah.
the
The internet is
pond.
such an
Yeah.
awesome thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the internet, you can learn anything. You can find out anything. And you can also find out about the Georgia Rae Family Band on our website, GeorgiaRaeFamilyBand.com.
You can
like us on Facebook.
All right.
And help us get to Weezer every little bit.
Everybody, we
if
got to
you
help
can,
them
if
get to
you like.
Weezer. This
Yep.
is no joke. This gal is great. You heard her play today. We're going to help her get to Weezer. So everybody go out to their, go to your computer and go to the
GeorgiaRaeFamilyBand.com.
There you go. Do you guys have
We're making our first music video.
cool?
Yeah, we're in the process.
It's an old Lefty Frizzell song. Johnny Cash also had done it. I've heard tell that it is the perfect song, the perfect country western song.
You going to put that on YouTube?
Yes, it's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be available on iTunes
Yeah.
when we're done with it. Should we play it for him?
Yeah.
That'd be
called
great.
Long Black Veil.
I need to switch instruments.
Oh yeah, you play the mandolin.
Quinn and her multi-talented brain.
He's a multi-instrumentalist here.
What's the name of this tune we're going to play?
Long Black Veil.
It's about, if you listen to the lyrics, it's about, oh yeah.
It's about a guy who cheated on his best friend's wife, and then the guy who cheated he was accused of murdering someone, and
Off
his
the
alibi
streets.
was being with his best friend's wife, and he didn't want to say that, so he didn't say his alibi, and then he got killed.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah.
I think I've heard
The
about it. I
gallows
think
for
I've
the
heard this
honor
song.
of a woman,
I've heard this song. It's
or
a
the
cool
honor
song.
of a best friend friendship.
Yeah.
Or both.
Or both, yeah.
Yeah.
Ten years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed beneath the town hall light. There were few at the scene, but they did agree that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you don't have to die. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life. I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Now the scaffold is high and eternity's near. Well, she stands in the crowd, she sheds not a tear. Sometimes at night, when the cold wind blows in a long black veil, she cries o'er my bones. She walks these hills in a long black Nobody knows but me. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
All right. Very, very lovely. Thank you so much for being on In a Nutshell today.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, man, it was our pleasure. I'm not kidding you. That was great. I am really happy with your performance. It was just magnificent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that is about all the show I have time for today. I want to thank Brooke Sturt and her dad, Glenn Sturt, for appearing on In a Nutshell earlier today and sharing Brooke's amazing talent with us. They laid some beautiful music on us, and we thank you so much. And I want to thank Georgia Rae and her mom, Ronaldin, her sisters, Quinn and Kelly Jo. That was it was definitely the best fiddling, probably, that I've ever heard.
Thank you.
It was so good. Thank you so much, really, honestly.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure, really. Next week, we're going to play our Wizard of Oz show, so I hope you enjoy it and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And don't forget to visit GeorgiaRaeFamilyBand.com. Give them a like and help Georgia Rae go to Idaho for the Nationals. I want to personally thank you for listening to In a Nutshell today. I hope you enjoyed the show and found it fun, entertaining, and informative. I want to thank my wife Dolores for her energetic and creative contributions to In a Nutshell, without which In a Nutshell wouldn't be half the fun that it is. And don't forget, there is the Making Music for Illinois Disaster Relief Benefit Show, Sunday, December 8th at Raymond's Bowl in Johnsburg, Illinois, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Multiple bands, solo artists, duos, and trios from all over Chicagoland, southeast Wisconsin, and possibly a few other surprises are in the works. This is a benefit for the survivors of the tornadoes that struck various communities in Illinois on November 17th. All donations will be divided between the Manhattan Girl Scout Service Unit 716, Diamond Village Hall, Coal City Methodist Church, the Mason Bank Village of Diamond Relief Fund, Salvation Army Disaster Relief, Peoria, Pekin, and Washington, Highview Church of God in Washington, and Crosswords United Methodist Church in Washington. If you'd like to make a comment about today's show, or if you have a talent or something to talk about, or if you have an idea for content for a future show, and if you'd like to request a tune, or if you just want me to give you a shout out, send those emails to in.anutshell@att.net or message me on Facebook under my name, Alan Weissman, and visit our new Facebook site at In a Nutshell with Al Weissman and give us a like. We'd appreciate that. And tell your friends and neighbors to also visit our Facebook site, In a Nutshell with Al Weissman. Give us a like. We need all the likes we can possibly get. Tell everyone to tune in next week, same great time, same great station, for another edition of In a Nutshell. Have a great week. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Al Weissman, and I authorize the content of this broadcast.
Now, this is me in a nutshell. Help! I'm in a nutshell! How did I get into this nutshell? Look at the size of this bloody great big nutshell. What sort of shell has a nut like this? I mean, it's just crazy.